fact successful. And that kind of leads us into our segment here. Do you ever wish you had just a little more money to save or maybe spend in different ways? Is there anyone out there that's actually saying no to that question?
Everyone.
Sometimes it's not always about earning more money, but rather finding ways to reduce their expenses.
Even though most of us don't see the opportunities, our money expert Andy Manningly here now to explain that there are ways to give ourselves a raise. No one's going to argue that we would like more money, Andy. So where should we look first to get those savings?
Well, the first ones are ones that people kind of overlook because they're very small amounts. So it's how many times you stop for coffee on the way to work, how many times you eat out for lunch instead of bringing it, and how much money you spend on the weekend for entertainment. And just cutting some of that back, you could save a couple $100s a month.
You're always harping on that gourmet coffee, Andy. Are there any expenses that we should look for around the home to offer savings besides the couch?
Yes, besides the couch. Well, there's a couple of things. One is looking at your subscriptions for like cable or your internet costs, things like that to look down. But even streaming services, a lot of people cut the cord and they go and they start adding all these streaming services, and so they pay a little extra for that. And at your mobile phone, do you really need all that data? Can you maybe find a place to get Wi-Fi so you don't need to do all of those things? So there's some places you could save some money there too.
And we're very aware of coupons, but are there other ways to save on groceries?
Yeah, it's kind of like just-in-time grocery shopping, especially with fresh vegetables. There's a study out that says that people throw away between $50 and $75 a month of groceries because they go bad, because they buy the vegetables and they don't use them. So don't stock up once a week. Go and buy those a couple of times a week.
I'm in that club, unfortunately. Give me more. Any other everyday activities we should consider?
Yeah, another thing to think about is with your car. So if you have kids, carpool so you can save on gas. But even if you don't have kids and you're younger, instead of making separate trips for everything, combine everything into one trip. So when you're going home from work, do your grocery shopping, pick up the laundry, things like that, so that you not keep going in and out. You could save a lot of money there too.
Is there somewhere else when it comes to our car expenses that we can save?
Yeah, insurance, especially if you're younger and you haven't reviewed your insurance for a few years, you might be able to get some really good discounts. So call a couple of carriers, you could save $50 or $100 a month there.
All really great ideas, Andy. At the end of the day, though, how much do you think we can make off this?
Well, if you just do 75% of these, you could well be over $5,000 a year.
Wow.
Up to $7,500. Pretty easy.
So that's what, $400 a month?
Yeah.
4 to 600?
Yes.
All right. Something to consider. Thank you very much.
For sure. Thanks. You will soon.